Hey, have you ever wondered how to escape the 20 to 50K hellhole as an infopreneur or a coach or a consultant? Listen, in this video, I'm going to show you exactly step by step how I was able to take my business from making $10,000 a month to $1.5 million in 7 days. I'm talking about the exact scripts, frameworks, funnels, and ads that I use to actually scale. Now, before you get into this is not another video about getting more book calls or getting more sales calls. This is a video about how you can radically transform your business and the 3 moves I did to scale to 7 figures in profits. Matter of fact, these secrets are so powerful that it helped me sell my company within 18 months. Here we go. First thing I want you to realize is if you're trying to scale, there's a certain cap on what you're trying to do. What do I mean by that? Every vehicle out there has a cap on how much money it can make. Warren Buffett once said, if you're trying to grow, it's not about how hard you row, but the size of the boat you're in. And when it comes to coaching, and I want you to pay attention to me, it's not about what you're doing. It's not about the funnels. Sometimes it's the process you're using to convert customers. Here comes the vertical sales pitch. The vertical sales pitch is what I use to scale, like I said, to $1.5 million in 7 days, okay? So here's step by step how I did it. Number 1, we're gonna go over frameworks, then scripts, then the price points. The first thing you need to realize that every single sales vehicle has a particular cap on how much it can make. For example, an ebook, you're only gonna sell between $7 and $50. An online course or webinar, from $997 to $1997. Okay, sometimes maybe $3K max. A high ticket sales calls, $5K, maybe $10K on average. But with the vertical sales presentation, I've seen people close and sell up to $350,000 per person using this method. You see, it wasn't that it was the webinar was wrong. It wasn't that your sales funnel is wrong. It's not that you're not getting enough book calls. The problem is you're using the wrong vehicle. So if you're serious about getting 7 figures in profit, this is what you have to do. The vertical sales presentation consists of 3 things. Number 1, the intro. How do you get people to buy into the actual presentation itself? Number 2, the message. What are you going to tell them, teach them, pitch them, and persuade them so you can profit? And number 3, the payoff. What are you going to deliver to them at the end to take them to the next level? You see, I'm not one of these coaches that teaches coaches by becoming a coach to teach coaches. I actually had a program that I sold to customers, scaled it to 7 figures in less than 2 years, and sold it for 7 figures. And I'm going to go do a video about that. If you want me to, just comment below and I'll break that down. But this is exactly how I was about to do it. Number 1, you need to have a vertical sales presentation. So instead of a 1, 2, 3, 4 hour webinar, you need to have a 2, 3, 4, 5 day sequence. I recommend 5 days. And this is the structure. Day 1 is going to be all about mindset. You're going to attack limiting beliefs and show them that your method, your way, is going to be the best way for them to get results. Day number 2, you want to have expert research. You want to either get a survey where you actually show customers, hey, here's the results I've compiled for people in your industry and what they're getting, or you want to show your own results. Hey, this is a test that I've run to actually show you how to profit. For example, I sold coaching on trading options. So what I did was I did a survey of 200 students and I said, hey, tell me what made you profitable or what not made you profitable. And all I did was share the results. This does 2 things. It shows them that we're not just making things up, because there's an aggregate of data for people who are successful and not successful. Number 2, it shows that we're the experts in the space. And number 3, it shows them what to do and not what to do. So you're selling them while educating them. Day number 3 is all about belief. You have to attack the 4 core beliefs that they believe why your product is not going to work for them, and what they believe why is going to stop them from actually taking action, okay? Day number 4 is all about objection handling. All objections need to be handled during the 5-day presentation. If you wait to the end, that's why you need a sales call. I'm telling you, I closed $1.5 million gross without a sales call, not one. All through this 5-day presentation, I pitched on the 5th day and I closed them. I think we netted a little bit over half of that, maybe about 800K, something like that. But just to give you an idea what the numbers look like in real time. So day number 5 is about the pitch. And here's the key thing about the pitch. You're not trying to convince them. Like my coach Myron would always say, you're trying to persuade and influence them to make a decision that's in their best interest. And honestly speaking, if you have a product that actually works, there doesn't need to be a lot of convincing. The reason I was able to get the results that I got is because I had a program that actually helped people make money. It wasn't a scam. So if that's what you're doing, this is not going to work for you. People got results, they got progress, and I got paid, okay? So if you want to pitch, persuade, and profit, you need to employ this vertical sales system. Instead of selling horizontally, you need to sell vertically. Think about it. When you do fulfillment, most of you right now are probably doing group coaching, where you're working with group customers. Instead of working with them one-on-one, horizontal, you work with them as a group, a vertical. So if you're doing that in your fulfillment, why aren't you doing that in your sales process? Another company that does this is eBoo, for example, is a software company, and they tried to sell one-on-one, and they discovered something that's so key, that the best way to scale their software company is to actually do group sales call. So that's a reduced version of what I'm talking about here. So they did a group sales call and they sold many people at once and they closed them. Another company that does this is a software company that works with LinkedIn, where they actually sell you leads, okay? They put all of us on the sales call, they close it all at the same time, and they give us a discount if we paid within 24 hours. No sales call needed after that, just pitch, persuade, and profit. So there's one secret marketing method I used to actually accomplish this. And if you want to learn about it, I'm actually going to put a video about it over here. But let me just give you a breakdown of what we did to achieve this. We had over 800 people join us in this vertical sales presentation. Half of them was from paid ads, and the other half was from an organic source. Paid ads, you want to do messenger ads. This is a secret hack. Nobody knows about this. You're welcome. Messenger ads convert better, and you're able to have conversations with your prospects. So you have a video or a static image, and then you lead into a conversation to sell them a ticket, okay? That's way number 1. Way number 2, you sell them directly to the sales page. You have copy, you have an image, and you send them directly to the sales page, and you sell a ticket to this event, somewhere from $97 to $300. Sometimes I charge $9.97 to attend these 5 days events, because honestly speaking, if you ever attended one of our 5-day events, you will know that these programs by themselves are worth $5,000. That's how much information I actually give out on these programs, okay? But you can get a ticket for $97, $297, or $9.97. Number 3, okay? The other way we got traffic, I said, is organic. We went on IG Lives, we did podcasts, we talked to different people in different groups and did partnerships, and all those resulted in about 800 people in the room. Now, pay attention to this. Half came from paid ads, half came from organic. Believe it or not, more of our buyers came from organic traffic than did from paid ads. It was about a 60-40 or 70-30 split. Okay, so you can be successful either way. I'm just telling you what happened with us and how we achieved those numbers. And finally, our follow-up game was crazy. What do I mean about that? After the 5-day challenge, we made sure right after the 5-day event closed, we had a onboarding call within 24 hours. If you do that, you keep the excitement going, and then you also make sure that people who you sold are taken care of along the way. This spread good word of mouth, and more people after the challenge reached out and say, hey, I heard you guys are doing a good job with support and fulfillment. I actually want to join. How do I sign up? What's the payment link? How can I wire this money to you? And that's how we're able to make $1.5 million in a day. If I left out a step or you have more questions, comment below and I can maybe make a whole video about it. I didn't want to make this video too long to go into the exact ad scripts, the exact video that we use, but that's the breakdown of how we did $1.5 million in a day. Hope that helped.